I'm still alive. I may have accidentally written a 3D renderer in Scratch. I may have gotten distracted. I meant to do some small things in Scratch, make a game a week. That'd be pretty cool. Then I wrote a compiler, because text-based language that compiles to Scratch wasn't complicated enough. I had to transpile another language into that language for ease of use. That's doing so many things and so well. Oh. Okay, so it's doing its best. When you intersect with any of the geometry, or any of it goes like kind of off screen, there are problems. There's a few issues. I don't have near plane clipping. I don't have any kind of culling. The moment a triangle appears outside the edge of a frame, it just kind of takes a dump all over itself. These are clips of earlier versions of the renderer. These were all made in Scratch. I believe the first one you saw there would be the orthographic projection. So that's all the interesting parts of the video out of the way. Now into the weirdly technical info dump for like 8 minutes. So this one was written in a little language called Tosh, made by this incredibly helpful person. It compiles to SB2, which is close enough to SB3 for me to run the thing. Switching over from block-based to text-based did wonders for organization. Probably wouldn't have gotten this far otherwise. Oh, I have model instancing. Here's some more video of that plane scene over all over this side of the screen where I'm not. Wow, look at those instance cubes. This version of the plane scene might have the cube spinning. If it does, woo! And if they aren't spinning, boo! Boo this video. It's bad. Alright, now's the part where I kind of flounder because I didn't rewrite the rest of the script. So for depth sorting, I chose to go with 2 passes, even though that isn't the best decision. I should be using a V-buffer if I want anything to look decent, but I'm not doing that. So what I did was sort models by depth first, and then within each model, I sort the triangle depth. So if one model's closer than another, but contains a further away triangle, which overlaps with a closer triangle from a further model, it'll mess up that overlap with how it's processing the geometry. I forget what sorting method I was using originally. Was it bubble sort? I think it might have been bubble sort. Whatever it was working great when I was only sorting through like 60 triangles. Didn't work so well with Suzanne here. She's like 1,000 of those. Oh, the rasterization with Scratch. That is an absolute pain that I won't get into. If you would like to hear about that, you can check out this guy right here, who made this devlog right there. Great watch, absolutely loved seeing somebody else solve the same problem, only very slightly better than I found them after starting this. But hey, we've got another 3D Scratch code base now. I wrote on my own segue to start talking about the compiler in my original script, but I don't have that, so. For starters, Tosh++. Just a working name. I absolutely am not suggesting that what I have done is at all comparable to, taking C and making it worse in every possible way. I just needed a name for file extension. I needed reasons. Hopefully I can point pretty well. Here we have a few includes. Locals probably there-ish, and the comment, I believe, down there. So we're calling malloc locals here. That's mostly what was included with the locals include directive. Here we have the toView function, which had a comment before it in the pre-compiled version. We have a few inline comments, like way the hell over there. Those all get stripped when it compiles to Tosh. It's just nice. It's easier to manage. It's just a lot of creature comforts. So for that, basically any function that can be called recursively needed dynamic runtime memory allocation. That's too many fucking big words next to each other for assigning values in a list and a pointer to a block of where the fuck those values are. There's also some static analysis in place to only do that when I actually need to. Basically checking which functions could possibly end up being recursively called. Any other function, which is just the vast majority, will have pre-allocated static memory. That being an optimization to not have to allocate memory at runtime for every single function to support local variables like this? Oh, right. I did technically write a linter. All it does is check my indentation. I'm pretty sure that still counts as a linter, but that's as far as I got with that side of things. Alright, I think I think that might be the video. Maybe I upload in October. Maybe I don't. Who's to say? Maybe this is October. Why am I pulsing? Maybe the YouTube things. Maybe don't. I don't really care. See if I do. See if you do. For starters, Tosh plus plush. Wow. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. So this was... Wow.